So I know you think this is a bike channel that's about kind of like restoring old bikes and stuff, but you're actually wrong. It's a car channel. It always has been a car channel, and I'm very quickly starting to sound like Spin That right now. But CARPURIDE reached out and asked me if I wanted to try out their new kind of entertainment system, which goes into your car. It also has a camera on it, so it's essentially a dash cam as well. But before I kind of go into details on that, I wanted to address something. A lot of comments, or I had posted on Instagram recently about the cargo bike having some issues with the rear wheel. So before I went on a little road trip to test that out, I had to run an errand to fix the cargo bike. So I've just actually done over 1,000 miles now on the cargo bike. When the time of about 100 miles ago, I started having issues with the wheel, but essentially the spokes started snapping. I mentioned, I think, on a previous video or even on Instagram, and I had lots of people talking about the fact that cargo bikes, the torque and stuff, it puts a lot of pressure on the spokes, and you have to keep tension in them and blah blah blah. But before I even got a chance to look at it, the spokes started snapping. So I took it to the really good people over at Paradise Cycles, and they replaced the spoke, no problem. And then a week later, it happened again. At this point, I was speaking to the guys at Paradise Cycles again, and they were essentially like, it's just going to keep happening now. All the spokes have different issues with tensions and stuff. The wheel was a little bit bowed, and it just needed to be replaced. So before I went on the road trip, I cycled down to Paradise, dropped the bike off there, and they fixed the wheel for me, which is really good. Now that's done, let's check out the device. Right then, so let's see what's inside the box, shall we? You get the actual unit itself, which was way bigger than I ever expected it to be, so that was super cool. And it has the actual camera on top, which swivels, which I'll probably mention about 100 times in this video because I was very impressed with the camera. Inside you have two adapters to stick it down with. This one is the one that goes onto your actual windscreen. It's got an adjustable arm on it that adjusts in several different ways actually. You can also get the length of it here, and then the actual head part swivels as well, so loads of adjustments. An aux cable, power of course. Important thing with the power is the fact that it also has a USB like through for powering your tech and devices, so you don't lose the power part. So I power a lot then, didn't I? And then this is the other way of attaching it to your dashboard. This is the one I actually use in the video. This one sticks to the top of the dashboard, and you can just stick the thing on there. The instructions are super easy to kind of understand. There's lots and lots of pictures, which is great for me because reading is hard work. Well, welcome to my car. It is crazy cold right now. I don't want to put the heaters on though, because you won't be able to hear anything. You'll just be able to hear the heaters. So we're actually going away soon, so I thought it'd be a perfect time to get this fitted, and then we can kind of test it out. I imagine it's going to be very different to my usual bike builds because it's well, it's just going to stick on, isn't it? It's probably going to take me 30 seconds. Oh, hang on a minute. You said 30 seconds and then instantly had an issue. I figured this was already stuck. I think I probably should have pulled that off first. I wonder if I can just stick it back on now without messing it around. Just this way. Oh. Oh, saved it. That would have been bad. Think about that, right? It's really flexible as well, so if your dash isn't as flat as mine, it should still be fine. That rhymed. And I think that, is that swivel as well as, yeah, you've got a little bit of an angle on there as well. There's probably a much neater way of doing this, but that's a really long cable, that's good. The dream is to get a van in the next couple of years and potentially turn it into a camper and things like that.
but obviously those dashboards are a lot bigger and stuff, so being able to have the adjustments. God, my head is somewhere else, isn't it? Oh! And just like that, we're on. The screen is crazy bright. It's really sunny in here. Like this display here, you can't see this at all. That's as bright as I'd ever be in a million years. But this seems really good. Just been informed that there's heavy traffic on the way to work. That's good to know. I've got to go there soon. Oh! Right, you won't be able to hear this, but I'm also going to blur the screen right now because it's got my address on it, and showing places around, which I'm not going to show you. But holy moly, this works super well. So basically, where we sit right now is the fact that I should stick to retro bikes. I know nothing about technology, and I need to go and read the instructions, and then we'll go on a road trip, and then I'll really know how it works. But as far as installing it, you put it on the dashboard, you plug it into power, and then you plug it into the aux. Job's a good one.
And just like that, it was fitted. It was super easy to fit, as you can see from that part of the video. It literally just stuck in your dashboard and you were away. I did have to look at the instructions to kind of work out exactly how to connect it, but it connects via Bluetooth straight to your dashboard as long as your car supports that, and then plays through the audio, and then it also then allows you to connect your phone to it as well, which was super easy. As soon as I'd done that, I was able to just play whatever I was doing on my phone through the music, and then use maps and things like that to be able to travel and use it as the sat-nav part as well. The thing that I was most keen on when it comes to this device was the camera itself. I live in London. We do a lot of travelling round and in and around London in our car, but mainly when we're getting out of London. But that first like 20 minutes or so trying to get out of the city, sometimes hour trying to get out of the city, it's pretty hectic. So dash cams come in handy big time around cities generally these days. Talking about dash cams, here's a little bit of footage that I captured recently. As you can see, it is pretty damn good. Sped up a little bit because a lot of the footage is just standing still in traffic. Just a lot of standing still in traffic. Do you want to see some more standing still in traffic? Because this is more. But the other thing that I was interested in was night shots, and as you can see, like obviously using the headlights, no street lamps here, and you still get a pretty clear video. So very impressed with the camera. The beauty of this dash cam is the fact that it's very adjustable. The actual device itself you can mount on your dashboard so you can see it very easily, and you can tilt it towards you, whatever you might need to do. But then the camera itself, you can adjust up and down, and then side to side as well to find that perfect angle. If you're someone like me who likes to see my face on camera, you could even then turn it around and video yourself on the internals of the car, which I thought was kind of cool as well. I haven't been doing that. I controlled myself. I also discovered you can wirelessly stream video from your mobile as well, straight to it. So if you are camping and you're camping in a car, you could use this to kind of like watch some media and stuff. This is a clip from an upcoming Brompton video I've got, so do subscribe so you don't miss out on it. But this is one of many review videos that I'm going to be releasing this year, and I thought I'd start something that I'm going to call the Krusty system, which is essentially a way of rating these products. I only take products that I'm allowed to kind of talk about freely and talk about what I honestly feel about them. So a good way of rating them would be the Krusty system. So Krusty system goes from 1 to 10. 1 would be proper crusty and not so good, and I'd say 10 is premium crust, which basically means it's really good and I really like it. I'm going to give this an 8 on the Krusty system. The only reason it's not a 10 is simply the fact that it's not a bike product. So CARPURIDE, I am sorry, it is a very good product. I rate it highly, but it's not a bike. So you have to lose a couple of points. It's a 10. It's very good. I like it very much. Future Craig here. Since making this video, CARPURIDE are actually running a 30% off sale at the moment, and you can use the code happy30 or 30 happy. It's this one, I've written it here, that's the correct code, and use the link in the description and you can get 30% off of the order right now. Anyway, back back to that guy. So if you're interested in this product, there is a link in the description below, so you can go and check it out and find out some more information about it. If you're someone who wants to go really into the details of the technology here, this isn't a technology channel, so I'm not the best person with this sort of stuff, but there's loads of videos on the internet about this product. It's very, very popular. Lots of people are having it, so I was keen to try it out. But yeah, expect more of these kind of review videos dropped in between some of the builds, just to kind of freshen up a little bit, and it kind of stretches my creativity. Also helps me learn words, because words aren't my strong suit, considering I'm a YouTuber now and I should say stuff and be able to say words. Creativity. But if you're interested in this sort of content, do feel free to subscribe to the channel. There's more videos coming soon. There's bike build videos coming soon. I'm working on 3 bike builds at the moment, and if you want to know more about bike builds, check out that video there. That one there is a particularly good one.